Alrighty, well, let's start this up, shall we? I don't know how people usually go about these things, so, uh, ooh, let's, nope, not that. Ah, yes, I see. My issue. Okay, hold on. Scuff makes things better. Here, okay. Huh, that looks real bizarre. Hmm. Uh, maybe I'll take myself out of this until this slide passes. So I've got a PowerPoint on one side, and then the stream on the other. Also, not to mitigate this, thank you to Milk Beans Route for the follow. It is very appreciated. I think I really want to wait and see if like anyone will show up. Like I don't know what's been happening with my streams lately, but like not a single person seems to show up, and maybe I'm just like bugged out. Here, let's just become bigger. That'll make things better. The most basic, world's most basic thing to do. Make funny little movements so people will pay more attention to me. Damn it, man. Didn't expect this to be so rough. I'm actually here on time. That's insane. I usually never stream on time. Usually when I say, oh, I'm gonna stream at 7, I stream at like 7:30. So maybe I've just fucked myself over. But I don't know. I don't know. Not gonna lie, most of the people who watch me are lurkers. So I have a strange feeling, even if they did show up, they wouldn't fucking talk to me. But this is a little sad. It's a little bit sad. I am a little bit saddened. Not a single person is here. Yeah, this is a little depressing. Uh, we'll give it another until 10, and then if no one shows, then no one shows, I guess. Oh man, 0 viewers all this time, huh? On the debut. Isn't the debut supposed to be like something that people actually show up for? Yeah, no one's here. Okay, well, shit. You know, this was meant to be a thing where I'd stream and people would show up, but recently people have not been showing up to my streams at all. Uh, like except for like one or two people every so often. So maybe it's a stream thing. Um, but well, shit. I guess I just get started because no one's gonna show up. Unfortunate. You won't get to see the cool things. Oh, just as I said that, thank you. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate the pity. Also, apparently, I guess this thing, the viewership count is fucked? I don't know. It just says 0 for me. If people didn't talk in chat, I would not know anyone was here. Maybe it is broken. Hold on. Is this broken? Let's test. No, it's not broken. Okay. Maybe it's just slow AF. So, okay, well, that'll work enough. Hello, Chris. Welcome. I'll just talk to you then. Here's this. At the very least, if you want to watch this shit, I will gladly go through my weird presentation with me sitting in the corner while I talk about me in the front screen. Whoops, hold on. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's stop the funny music. How do I stop the music? Oh lord. Hold on. How do I stop the music? Imagine. Okay, there we are. It's silence now. I don't like silence actually. Silence feels weird. Here, we'll just play this shit. Oh. Ah, yes, you can see this. You're not supposed to see all this. We'll just play this shit, maybe. And then we'll just quiet it down. This is incredibly broken. I love that. Okay. Well, let's start the thing. Oh wait, you can't see it anymore. Wonderful. Let's start the thing, shall we? Hi, I'm Rai. Today was meant to be my debut. Thank you to all who has shown up. Even if I had to prompt people to show up, maybe. And like, damn, feels bad. It's a real feels bad, honestly. But you know what? Can't be helped. It's December. People are busy with finals and class, and God knows what else. So it is what it is. But damn, if I didn't try. Anyhow, this is the debut presentation. This is something I feel like I need to do out of like obligation. But also for the sake of this presentation, I'm gonna switch to a different model so you can see what I've done. Oh, hey, it's Dodros. Welcome, thank you. I didn't expect to see anyone else, so thank you very much for showing up. It is appreciated. That's really neat to see you. Hold on, let me switch to something that'll make a bit more sense, maybe. I think it's this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Alright. You might not understand why this is here. It's fine. This is here so I can show off that I've made like face rigging. Because I don't have that on the mech model. So, oh, hello, Emulator. Thank you for showing up. It is appreciated now. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was early today, finally got a stream. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been trying to stream a bit earlier because I know the different time zone stuff might also mess up a lot of people. So at the very least, thank you for showing up. Well, let's get this actually started then. Well, the thing you see on screen that's not the funny little bunny rabbit thing that I made just to show off face rigging. That is my technical model. It's so bad. It's so bad. It needs to get so much better. I need to revamp it and redo it like all because God, when I first started rigging in Live 2D, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So this is pretty bad. Anyhow, let's get on to the next slide. Okay, the lore part. The lore part. Every VTuber seems to have lore, so I mean, you know, as you do, as people do. So this is lore. My character. Uh, oh yeah, you sort of see this on the title, but no, you don't. Never mind, I changed it. Okay, it's fine. On my lore part, based on the mech model, I am created by an advanced race of ancient aliens in a bid to escape annihilation. Their thought process there was, uh, the world's gonna collapse and the star is gonna explode. So why not just bind everyone's souls to sentient suits of armor, essentially, and perhaps you'll do something good. Uh, Essentially TLDR, alien planet boom boom, we go into space, and then at some point I land on Earth, and now I'm a streamer. That's the short TLDR. The longer version in my thought out brain, where I thought about it some more, and really just tried to flesh out a backstory. There's a lot more to it, but we're not gonna go into that because it's not important. Anyhow, about me. Look at all this funny little lore. Yeah, this is what it's about, maybe. I don't know. I am just copying what I see on like Nijisanji and Hololive, honestly. I'm not original. Uh, and just remember, this is a character I'm playing, so none of this is quite true except for the languages. I can't BS that one, in the case someone actually challenges me on that or something. Anyhow, the name is Rai. It is short for Wraith. That's actually true fact. I used to go by Wraith on a few platforms and games, so not gonna lie, it's not entirely untrue. 80% of the VTuber scene is not original, so don't worry about it. Gotcha. Well, no, I mean, you're right. You're right, but you're also like, people wouldn't be so happy to hear that, perhaps. But I'll be damned if a lot of them aren't just alien crashed on Earth, became streamer. So that's essentially what I'm pirating off of here. But if I had the time, which I really didn't, I would have tried to draw this and show like what happened. But yeah, that is the lore part. Yeah, the name is Rai. It is short for Wraith, Autonomous Infantry Unit, as you would do if you were forcibly slammed into a suit of armor. But not the bunny. The bunny is not forcibly slammed into anything. The bunny is free, living a good life. Don't worry about the bunny. My age is a few thousand years. I don't know at this point. I don't remember. It's just blurry, honestly. But I've been through a lot of shit. Height is 6'8". You gotta remember these mech suits are pretty tall, so they're pretty large. But not that large. It's like not even... It's like average human height in America, honestly, right? That's a joke. It's slightly above, I think, but... current profession, streamer slash artist. Hopefully soon, rigger and live 2D artist. I'd like to go into that field, not gonna lie. Firstly, because the VTuber community is huge, and I feel like I could help out a lot of people. Secondly, because I've been doing this shit like most of my immediate career anyway. I started out as a 2D animator in college, and then I became a 3D modeler and animator, and then I ended up as a 2D texture artist and a 3D texture artist. And now I'm back doing, well, art stuff, so might as well just loop back around and do the same thing. See if we can help people out. Languages wise, I speak Mandarin Chinese. Not like fluently, but I do speak it. I also speak English, as you can tell perhaps, and I speak a little tiny bit of Spanish, also known as I can like catch on to like the beginning of some sentences and not anything else. So it is what it is on that part. And the birthday, well, it's October 16th. That is not exactly my real birthday, but for the sake of VTubing and playing a character, and also the fact that, honestly, this is a funny little tidbit that doesn't really matter to anything else, but on Facebook, which is an archaic app that no one really uses anymore, but if you did use Facebook back in the day, you would remember that they didn't require you to put down your real birthday. In fact, they never required you to put down anything real. You could go on there and be like, "Hi, my name is Beelzebub Anarchy Doomfist," or something. I don't know. I'm trying to like pull random weird names, right? It's still like that? Oh. Wait, really? I thought Meta would enforce that shit. I thought Meta would like make it necessary. Dang. Well, that's unfortunate. But if it's still like that, then in that case, you know what I'm talking about there. When I first joined Facebook, I was like, well, I'm clearly not going to put my real information up there. Why the hell would I do that? Made a random account not too long ago for a gotcha game. Name's literally Doutrust. Ah, I see. Yeah. Damn. I legit thought maybe they've like changed it because Meta. Because I know like Meta connecting with Oculus and everything else, trying to make the metaverse and all that. I was like, they'll probably like add in some sort of two-factor authentication, try to make sure people are real. But perhaps not. Perhaps I am wrong. And you've definitely probably been on there more recently than I have, so. But yeah, when I first made a Facebook, I set my birthday as October 16th. And then later down the line, I changed it a few more times, but never to my real birthday. So I think it got locked on October 16th at the end of it, because one year, obviously, as you would do on Facebook, people would wish you a happy birthday on your birthday, except it wasn't my birthday, so I had to just be like, thank you. It's not my birthday though. I think I also messed around with the age settings, and my account's incredibly inaccurate, but I mean, I don't plan on ever going back to that site really, unless I have to use meta stuff, so it is what it is. Anyhow, next slide here, hobbies and interests. Very interesting hobbies and interests list here, but number one, I like drawing, I like doodling. I don't have like examples of my drawings or anything, but I can tell you, I can assure you that I can draw. Actually, I do sort of. This pink bunny is technically a drawing of mine, so a drawing and a rig of mine. Yeah, yes. But in terms of drawing and doodling, you can find me doing this like almost all the time. Less now, because I've been more focused on trying to make models. But I honestly should just stream that stuff, I think. Currently I'm also writing lore for a personal murder mystery game I'm solo deving on the side. Whoa, that's a mouthful to say. What I can disclose for that is I've been working on this for a few years now. Probably since 2019, 2018-ish. It's been a long time in the making, this one. If I make enough for a type of prototype, I will definitely try to release it and like talk about it. That sounds nice. I want to work on a game one day as well, but I literally have no idea how to code or where to even start. Okay, so I will tell you this much. I don't know if it'll help you out. I can put this in the chat here. Hold on. I can figure out how to do that. Let me put something in the chat. This might help you. This might not help you. I really don't know. It depends on like how intuitive this type of thing is for you. But I'm gonna put this in the chat. This is a link to something called Twinery or Twine. Twine is it's like a visual novel generator thing. I've used it for a number of years, so it sort of makes sense to me, but even then I don't know exactly how to use it either. But if you look up on forums, they've got a lot of links to people who do know how to do that stuff. But for the most part, it is basically something where you can write a story without, technically speaking, knowing how to code. As long as you understand like if-then statements, or you click on the macros button in the editor, it'll, for the most part, give you things that you can do. Oh, hello. Hello. Thank you for making the stream. It is appreciated. But yeah, using that, that's what I'm using for my game. You can like test at least like visual novel choice aspects. So right now for me, because this is a murder mystery, a lot of the things deal with like finding clues, going down certain paths correctly or not. So if that is something that you want, you can still like code in like, if player has interacted with this part of the story, reveal additional information. And you can like add on and make things interesting like so. So I would recommend that. It's an easy first start. If you want something that other people have used for like other type of visual novel stuff, that would be Renpy, spelled R-E-N-P-Y, and I can put that in the chat as well. I think it should be spelled like this, unless I'm wrong, which I could be wrong, but no, it's Ren apostrophe pi, my bad. It would be this. But Renpy is something I've used briefly in the past, but that's what I believe Doki Doki Literature Club was made in, alongside a few other narrative games like that. You don't have to use it, but if you are looking to make that type of game, that would be my best recommendation on how to start. I believe it uses Python. I could be wrong, but I believe it's Python, and Python should be fairly easy to pick up, in a way, maybe. Otherwise, I would recommend tools such as RPG Maker, if you want to go down the RPG making route. Personally, though, I would just say, if you look online, Unity is probably the best and most accessible Visual Studio, like, yeah. Yeah, no, game making stuff like RPG Maker is definitely pretty good. Haven't used this stuff in years, but yeah. RPG Maker probably sets you up with a good amount of tools. If you do want to use an engine that can do a lot of stuff, that would be Unity and or Unreal. Unity is free. You can download it and make an account and get all that stuff done. It is a lot more like freeform to use though, so if you're daunted by it, it might be a later down the line sort of thing if you'd rather just like stick with something that might be able to give you a lot more. But that's a tangent. I'm just well versed in that stuff at the moment. My third hobby is playing TFT/League. Crazy, you couldn't imagine that, surely. But in fact, I do like playing Teamfight Tactics. That is mainly what I play here, so if you see me play anything besides that, you'd be sorely confused, perhaps. Currently, I am Gold 1, if you wanted to know. I am very close to Plat, so if you want to rank with me in TFT, please note, you have like maybe the next few days to do so before I go up to plat, and then you can't rank with me anymore, unless you're gold as well. So please rank up if you want to rank with me, I guess, or we can play double up. I don't know. I also do like playing. So this fourth point is a little interesting. I wanted to add that in there because I feel like it could be cool to do. Hold on. Yeah, I'll have to try around a bit and see what I'm comfortable working with. Might take a while. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. At the very least, I feel you on the motivating part. I The reason why this came so late, despite me having made like models, like the night model, I've been using that for like a good 2 months now. But actually, no, that's not true. I've been using that for November because I made it in November. So let's not discount that. I didn't have a model until I made that in November. But it still took me a while, and I didn't make like a debut when I made the model because I didn't feel like it was worth it. Um, and honestly, yeah, it's been weird. So I definitely feel like I understand the hard time motivating part. It, it's weird. Motivation is weird. It's hard to like get myself on a schedule too because currently I'm just in between jobs. So it's like both that plus, trying to have a schedule and not just flounder. Yeah, it's bad. Streaming helps with that though. Streaming helps. I will try to stream a bit earlier as well, and hopefully I can catch you on more streams as well. So on to the fourth point though. So I like creating parkour maps. Uh, some people in the chat may recognize when I say Valheim parkour maps. Hold on. I feel that I've been trying to make my own model for quite a few months. Second art, and one a commission won't use because it's trace art. Oh shit, really? Wait, is it the profile picture that you have, or just like another one that you got? It's got trace art. Damn. I am sorry for that. I I don't really know how that works. Um, I'm assuming they like traced another model and just like put it over it. That is unfortunate. I am very sorry to hear that. Um, but I mean, hey, I'm gonna try to get better at all this stuff as well, and I'd definitely be down to. I know I posted the reference sheets a few weeks ago. It literally had the reference I sent for the Zen. Oh, I see. Oh, so they're just lazy. Ah, gotcha. I mean, like I said on Twitter, if I have the time to do it, I will definitely be open to like trying to make you at least something the size of like this rabbit model that I'm using. So like not something particularly magically good, but I could probably do like a decent chibi or something, if you want to use that in the time being or anything. But I definitely would not mind trying to take a crack at it, or if you have R files, I can try to rig that up for you. But yeah, parkour maps wise, Terraria. There's a lot of Terraria parkour you can make. Is it good? I don't know. Have I tested it? No, absolutely not. In fact, I still haven't gotten the Zenith sword. I need the Zenith. I still need to do probably like a Zenith streaming thing and figure that out. I can draw it myself, but I'm not shooting. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, let me know. Then let me know. If you do need help with the rigging, I would definitely be down to, like, do anything, like hop in a call and see if you need help or anything. Definitely would be down because Live 2D is pretty fun. I'm still learning about it, but so far it's been very fun to do. And it reminds me of like what I used to do with, what's it, like Adobe, is it After Effects, was it? Probably After Effects, and also Toon Boom Harmony. That's what it's called. I can talk. No, rest assured. Take your time, man. Take your time. Just let me know. And then the last point. making and rigging models in Live 2D. Like I said, yeah, I've been making models for a bit now. I can probably show the other stuff, but I should show this one for the shits and giggles, I think. It won't. Oh, it won't trace because of the owl, I think. Oh no, it won't. But you can sort of see the owl on screen, but wait, the owl's not moving at all. Hold on. No, it's broken. Unfortunate. The Duolingo is broken. No. Okay, let's just switch back to the bunny. Let's not break the stream entirely. Okay. Alrighty. Anyhow, so yeah. So we are now on to the next slide here. Oh boy, yeah, this is a dense slide. Whoop, nope. That's not the right one. Hold on. Nope. Where am I going? There's one. So for context wise, for why it's so fucked, I just set up another monitor like last week, so I'm still trying to learn how that works. Am not very good at switching through everything without breaking things. Okay, I see a lot of VTubers have these slides, so it is what it is. If they want to like talk about their interests and loves and all that. So I figure I might as well make one as well. So to that end, we're just gonna rattle down the list. I'm not gonna really go into detail for most of the stuff, but for what I like in terms of anime slash manga slash webcomics, One Piece, and a small tidbit as much as I want to say I don't read this stuff and like don't talk about it. Good taste, thank you, sir. But yeah, One Piece. I've been reading that stuff since like, ooh boy, when did I start reading One Piece? Probably 2012-ish? I've been reading it since then. It's literally carried me through high school, college, and adulthood. It is insane how long you can read a series. And I definitely also followed along with Naruto and Bleach at that time frame. To Your Eternity. This one's ranked really high. The reason for that is not because of the anime. I actually haven't watched the anime. Funnily enough, this is the soundtrack for To Your Eternity, I believe, playing in the background at the moment. But I have not watched the anime. I have only read the manga so far. The manga makes me cry so much. It is so good. The third one, Oyasumi Poon Poon. I don't know if Kamupi, one of the mod that I know here. I don't know if he's here, but if he was, I'm sure he'd have a fun reaction to it. I have to admit, I haven't read or watched it yet. Is that for To Your Eternity, I'm assuming? If so, go and see it in some medium. It is heartbreaking. Yeah, that one is really sad. But it's like, it's got like a good kind of sad, where you feel really sad watching it, but it's got its good parts and it's got its uplifting parts. It's nice. Oyasumi Poon Poon though, that is a trauma trip. There is no anime to this one. It is just a manga. It is depressing as all hell, but it's about a kid going through life, and it's it's like something I advocate and recommend to people, but I also attach like a genuine trigger warning of like, hey, if you are not mentally well at the moment, please do not read this because it will spiral you into things. So definitely like shelve that for a day that you want to go down that stuff. I've read it around 3 times in my life now, from start to end. Mostly when friends say that they'll read it as well. It is really not a fun thing to read. It's a fun thing to discuss. It is not a fun thing to read. Okay, next we go to Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter, or Hunter x Hunter as I've been calling it for many years. This one's just good. Why would you hate Hunter x Hunter? And as much as like Gon and Killua and Leorio and Kropka are good, but like the Spider Troop, the Phantom Troop rather, the Spiders, Crollo's cool, Hisoka's cool. He's murderous, but he's cool. And everyone else in that group is so neat. It's so nice. Also, it's back. The manga's back. It like I think at some point in November it came back, and I was like, wait, what the heck? Why are you back? And I open up the first chapter when it's back, and it's just text upon text upon text. It's like I'm reading a textbook. And I'm like, oh, wonderful, I haven't missed this at all. So it's a good thing. The next point here is Naruto, the Shinobi War arc. It is specifically the Shinobi War arc because I mean, Naruto's long. Let's admit it. Naruto's really long. But the war arc is insane. The author finally admitted, yeah, I remember that too. He was also like overworking himself super hard. Like oh man, poor guy. But yeah, I want to see Hunter x Hunter go somewhere really good. It's so nice. The art style is very fluid. Actually, Jujutsu Kaisen, not to spoil anything major, but in the Jujutsu Kaisen manga at the moment, it feels very similar to Hunter x Hunter, the vibe I'm getting. And it's not like the fluidness of like the art or anything, but like for a while Jujutsu Kaisen manga chapters were like, hey, so I have this power. And here's what can counter me, but you're not gonna counter me because I can counter your counter with this counter. And so for a while I was like, you know what, Jujutsu Kaisen, you win. You can be my Hunter x Hunter for now. Still wondering how Oda does it with One Piece? Yeah, I don't know. I see that Oda does take breaks, so at least there's that. But yeah, One Piece has, for the most part, been going for very consistently a long time there. He did say, I think, he wanted to wrap it up in 3 years, I think? So, we should be getting faster. Manga-wise, I can definitely affirm it is going pretty fast. I sort of went over Jujutsu Kaisen, but everyone in Jujutsu Kaisen has such cool abilities, goddamn, they're so cool. And it's another one where you can't help but root for the villains. And anime viewers, don't you worry, at some point you will see the person I am talking about. In a few letters here, I suppose. That would be a DILF. You look out for a dad who was OP, but also very attractive in a horrible, psychopathic way. Now we get into the fun stuff. These are webtoons, or webcomics, or web novels. Omniscient Reader. It is currently on Webtoons. If you have not read it yet, go read it. If you've read the webtoon and you like it, go read the web novel. It's got like 600 chapters. Go read that shit. It's good. I think it's got more than 600 chapters, honestly. I'm up to date on JJK. Oh, I can probably say his name. It's Toji. The one arc where Toji is back for some reason, yeah? And he, yeah. It's like, I mean, obviously, if you're caught up, you know that there's like a second addendum to that, perhaps, in a way. But something about that guy is so, he's incredibly brutal. It's great. It's like if Gojo had no had no like restraints or something. And to be fair, when we're in that arc and when we're in the Star Plasma Vessel arc as well, everyone's unhinged. Everyone who fights in that and partakes, they're so unhinged. It's great. I actually really love that. But yeah, Omniscient Reader, pretty good. It is one of the probably cornerstones. It has been great, hasn't it? It is one of the cornerstones of like web comics, web comic genres in a way, in recent. And perhaps I can delve into this at a different time. I cannot wait for more seasons as well. I want to see certain fights animated. In fact, I feel like I can probably say this without spoiling too much. I want to see the Mechamaru like ultimate fight. I really want to see that happen. It's gonna be depressing when it does, but I want to see that stuff. I want to see when I see like Sukuna unleashed as well. It would be nice. But Omniscient Reader, back to that. Just a tangent on that a little bit further. Webcomics. Power Fantasy webcomics. Solo leveling. Solo leveling introduced the concept of, for the most part, the game system, and also an overpowered MC who levels up and gains levels. Want to see Yuta fight against the bug thing? Damn, that is so far in the future, isn't it? But yeah, I do want to see more of Yuta as well. Did you watch the movie? The movie was really good. The JJK Zero movie? Unfortunately, yes. Yeah. You have? Good. Yes. That movie gave me such happiness for what could happen in the future. I was very happy to see that happen. I was like, ah, it's happening. It'll happen. Things will be good. Also, hold on. I think the chat box is hidden by the display capture, in the case people cared about that. Okay. Anyhow, yeah, the rest of this stuff, just to briefly touch on it, if anyone is looking for recommendations at all. Omniscient Reader is the one that I would argue popularized the thing where it's like the constellation Jupiter is looking down on you happily, and gives you 5 coins. It's that, like, if you've ever seen that genre in webcomics where for some reason the player is just like, the main character is just walking around and he like kicks a rock and it's like, the goddess of fortune looks down on you dishonorably. Like, anytime you see that, I would argue it is in part due to Omniscient Reader. Omniscient Reader literally made all that happen. And it's so good. It's such a good web novel. I love it so much. It is also very sad. But it's also, it's got its ups and downs. It's very nice. Overgeared. Not to talk too much on this one. This one's just about a guy who's really overpowered and he gets the power to be like a blacksmith in a video game. And he like makes his own weapons and they're all really OP. But it is also a good one. Haven't read it, sound good? Yeah, I would definitely recommend like checking out these. All of these at this point have webtoon versions or manhwa versions. I would recommend looking at those. I read on Asura, but you don't have to. You can probably go on like Leviathan or even just Webtoons, the website. You haven't read any of them? Rest assured, they're all sort of niche at the moment, so I wouldn't blame you there. They're not like super mainstream. Omniscient Reader and the Lazy Lord are on Webtoons in particular. I don't know about the others, but the Lazy Lord, this is just a good one. If you want like a good, not even, well, it's sort of like a power fantasy, but it's like shonen power fantasy. It's really genuine. If you want that, that is the Lazy Lord. Next is My School Life Pretending to Be a Worthless Person. This one's just called Pure Power Fantasy. Main character's really OP. My favorite is Yao Shenji. I've not heard of that. I've not actually heard of that. I'm gonna have to copy that down and try to look that up at some point. That sounds interesting. I'm always down to read more stuff, honestly. But lastly, there is Reaper of the Drifting Moon. That one is, simply put, it's a revenge power fantasy. If you like that sort of like betrayed and thrown to the wolves and now I've clawed back, you know? The Strongest Florist, yes, I have read that. I haven't caught up on it in a few weeks. Sort of fell off because I think I just didn't read like webtoons for a few weeks. But yeah, Strongest Florist was is pretty good. It's a lot more on the comedy aspect than what I usually read. I usually sort of read for like pure power fantasy, which is probably not the best. Uh, Also, if you haven't read The God of High School, it is a long read, but The God of High School did just end recently. It ended really well. It's it's nice. It's like that one is also one where I'm like, I've literally read this going through like life. It has carried me. So it felt nice to see that end. Might like the player who can't level up. That is one that I have read. I have read a lot of them. The player who can't level up is interesting. I don't hate the concept. I just hate that. I hate that he can make anything an ego. I don't actually enjoy that part. Why did he have the ability to resurrect the old man as an ego and bring him back as a statue and a warden of his own gate? What the heck? It feels BS. But I read it nonetheless. I do still read it. You haven't read it, but you saw the anime. Anime's good. Anime had good fights. God of High School, for the most part, it just goes like in repeat a few more times, and they have a few more tournaments. But at some point, you get like a major boss battle, and that part's pretty cool. To go over the video games real quick here, I mean, this is really just rehashing stuff that I've probably said before. First of all, obviously, League of Legends. I have played League for around 10 years now. Technically speaking, yeah, just 10 years. Almost 11 coming in 2023. Good lord, I'm old. Teamfight Tactics, ever since it came out, I have played that game. I think I have not hit plat on maybe 2 seasons. I think the first season it came out, I got Silver 1 and just stopped. Very sad, very low point as well for me. Respect for putting up the community. Oh, the community's bad. It's like the reason why, if any of my friends, if any people that I know who are like just starting in League, they're like, oh, I just made a League account. I'm like, okay. Real talk, like, either you have a mind of steel or you mute everyone and you never talk to chat. Because if you play public games without like a 5-man, you will just feel sad. Even playing with a 5-man, the enemy team, it's toxic sometimes. It's horrible. I don't like it. But then again, I just play with my friends. We have a good time. We mess around. I will usually mute everyone on the enemy team as soon as I start, just to not get tilted. 100% agree it's bad? Oh, absolutely. That's the hidden truth about League players. League players, you know someone's a League player when they talk about League, and it's like they're like being held hostage to talk about League. Like it's like a Stockholm Syndrome of, I love this game, but also like, don't play this game. I cannot recommend you play this game. But yeah, Terraria, spent a lot of time in that game. Not doing anything in particular. At one point, for those who might remember, EU servers are super toxic. I've only honestly played on NA, so I couldn't tell you. But I have heard that, like, at the very least, I've heard that certain other servers are really toxic as well. Apparently, like, the I don't know why. I've watched a lot of, like, Japanese streamers occasionally, and some of them talked about how the Japanese server is really toxic. And or, like, the Chinese server, any of the, like, Asian servers are super bad as well. I don't know what... Oh my god. Death threats every other... What the heck? And there's no penalty for that. Can't you, like, report that and maybe League will do something about it? Well, that sounds harsh. I am... Oof. That... I mean, I guess you build up a good mental doing that, but that's really bad. Yeah, the first League game I played, by the way, I tell this story every so often. The first game I played, there is, but yeah, it's rough attempts, gotcha. Well, hopefully it gets better, but damn, death threats, huh? Yeah, the first League game I played, I queued up with random people. I just played the tutorial. I knew that you build Thornmail on Ash and nothing else. And right as I got into the game, I was met with someone who was like, I'm going this lane, and this is the lane you're going. And I was like, I don't know what lanes are. I don't know what you're talking about. And they said, you're jungle. And I said, what's that? They said, oh, you like roam around and you gank people. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. Um, Free rotation. I looked at the things. I said, what's a jungler? They said, Elise. Play Elise. And I locked in the spider. I went to blue buff or red buff. It doesn't matter. I ate shit. I died. My team immediately started flaming me. Told me to uninstall. Told me, stop playing the game. You're bad. Stop playing. Just give up. Don't play again. Uninstall. So after that game, I uninstalled. I was like, screw it. I don't have to play this game. This is not a welcome community. I don't feel happy here. I'm not gonna play it. But then my church group got into it. So I was part of like a youth worship group for a while, for a few years. And somehow they got into it. And because they got into it, I then reinstalled the game and started playing it a lot more. And learned that playing with friends is actually a lot more fun than playing with randoms. It is still like that. I wish it would have changed. It is unfortunately still like that. And people will still try to... Yeah. I have unfortunately witnessed death threats as well in this case. God, it is unfortunate when it happens, but people just like don't have a filter and they don't care. It's almost like they're like trying to test the sensor for what can go through or something. I don't enjoy it. That's why usually if someone ever says anything toxic and it's a rando, I immediately mute. I don't care. I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna let it affect my game. If they want to shit on themselves and yell into the abyss, go ahead. But like, I'd prefer not to know, you know? Gunfire and Risk of Rain, these sort of go in the same boat. These are roguelike FPS games, I guess. Yeah, they're first-person shooters in a way. I don't remember if Risk of Rain... No, Risk of Rain 2 is definitely first-person, I believe. Unless it's third? No, it should be first-person. Unless I'm remembering it wrong. It might be third-person. But they are roguelike shooters, and they're nice. Risk of Rain is third-person? Gotcha. It's been a while. It's been probably a year-ish since I've played it. Because I played the new update, like whenever that came out, and then I just haven't played it since. Gunfire I know is first-person. But yeah, anything roguelike-wise is pretty fun to me. The music has stopped. That is because I don't have more music queued. Hold on, let me go and fix that real fast. I am very professional about this. It's here somewhere. Where is it again? Where's the music? Oh, it's paused. Why is it paused? Now we'll just play this thing. We'll play this thing because we can. Okay. Anyhow, back to this part. Oh, nope. That's my screen. This one. This is the thing that I want to show. Yes, I paused the music again. Damn it. I am great at this. I'm great. Wonderful. Okay. It's delightful, isn't it? Okay, the rest of the stuff, not to go into super big detail and take up more time here. It's a lot of games that I play. Apex I haven't played in a while. I do see that they have a new operator. She actually looks pretty cool. Like a trapper type. Has the ability to reinforce doors, I see. Yeah, that seems cool. I play Caustic, so anything where I can like mess with someone while sitting inside of a building bunkering, that is a character for me. I was actually thinking of buying Seer, because Seer is just OP, but I might save up and just buy for... I don't remember what her name is, but the new one. Anyhow, let's go back into the goals and finish this PowerPoint up, shall we? So I have a few goals here. They're not very powerful or anything magical. I want to work on and create MVs and covers. This is also a time to shout out a thing called the IIP project, which is the Indie Idol project. I am part of that, currently working on a Diamond City Lights cover. So if all goes well, we should have that out hopefully sometime next year, and that'll honestly fulfill one of these goals. So, you know, it might be sooner than I think. I would like to hit 100 followers at some point. Not because of anything particular, but I feel like if I hit 100, it'll be cool. And it'll make me feel like I'm doing something better, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, and then one day I want to do a karaoke stream. One day. I don't know when. I don't know how it will happen. Perhaps I will just stream randomly and sing. But I would like to think that I have a good speaking voice. So I feel like if I do a singing voice, it should, or if I do a singing stream, it should be also decent. Not because of the speaking voice thing, but because I am vocally trained, so I might as well use that as well. And the last point, I just want to make people's days better. I don't expect to like always be able to stream on days that people are watching. A lot of the times, actually, all of last week, I've been streaming to like maybe one person. But I mean, you know what? I will take it. I will take it. I will talk even if no one is here. I am, at the very least, very good at doing so. I will talk in my games as if a million people are watching, even if the number says 0. It's the same for me. It's usually just friends in my stream. Yeah, a lot of the people that have shown up here are gonna be friends of mine that I know in real life. And I mean, hey, it's still very much appreciated. It's still incredibly appreciated that everyone has shown up for it. The support is what makes it worth it in a way. But that is the end of this. And you've hit the end. Look at that. I made this yesterday. In like an hour. I was like, I suppose I should make this. But you've hit the end. Congrats. That's the end. We have 3 people left, it looks like. Hold on. Let's try to exit full screen here. And we'll just close this for now. I could try to do the thing I wanted to do. I don't know if it'll work though. I'll try to do it because I want to do something for like this sort of debut funny haha, you know? I don't know if it'll be good or not, but I want to try to do it. So let's see if I can do this. Let's see. Okay. So this is a thing. I don't know how to set up the overlay so it works. Redirecting you automatically. Actually, maybe I shouldn't show this exactly on stream yet. But I wanted to do like a funny little like drawing game because I'm an artist, you know? So if people want to participate in this, if there are any people still in the chat who are sentient, place your camera here, it says. Well, I guess the camera is just this. I know you're here, Deldris, but if anyone else also is here. But I want to try to do this. I don't know how this works. It might be really bad to do with the delay I think that I have. In fact, I believe my chat is incredibly delayed. But I could be wrong. I don't know about that. So honestly, it might not be a good idea to do this if it is incredibly delayed. But at the very least, I'll just give people the max amount of time. And I'll just do like 5 rounds because I'm just testing it out. Hold on. Is this loud for some reason? No, it might just be loud for me, but this song is loud. It's going hard, why? Oh no, that's because it's... Ah, I found the culprit, you see. That would be called, that is Gartic Show doing that. Come on, stop. Stop that. No music. Go away. The music is a little loud. It was the Gartic Show loud. Ah, I was wondering about that too. I was like, the music I usually play is not loud at all. It's woof. Ah, that was a thing. Very fun. Okay, it should be better now. Yeah, see, this is usually the volume it goes at. But wow, I did not realize it would just blast music in my ears. I just turn everything down to like almost nothing. But I want to try this. As far as I know, you should be able to like type in the answers in the chat. Obviously, I don't know if it'll work or anything like that, but if it does, it would be fun to try. So I'm gonna just start it up and we'll see. Ah, oh, I see. So I have to like cover it with my camera. Ah, yes. You can definitely not see the words. You definitely don't see the words here. You definitely don't see the words. Actually, hold on. For this sake, because it's a larger model, I can actually go and use this probably. Let's load this one back in, shall we? It's me, the Spider Mech. Wonderful. So let's do this. That would work. That would work indeed. And then we'll resize me a little bit here. Yeah. So this was just unfortunate. And I don't know actually how this. Oh, it's laggy on my screen too. Oh Lord, how would I? I've chosen a horrible word. Why would I choose such a horrible word? I don't know, but if you saw the word, you can probably just guess it as well. Let's see if it'll render properly here. I mean, at the very least, it's this. I don't know actually how to draw this word. I actually don't understand how this would work. It's like this plus the motion of like this. How would I draw this though? Hold on. I can maneuver this. Thankfully, this has a lot of correction. So I assume it's meant for people who might not know exactly how to draw, or like are maybe less good at doing like a game like this. Okay. Yeah, that was incredibly difficult. I don't know what the hell that was. But at the very least, I'm gonna try to draw this. I don't know. No, these are hard words. I didn't realize this game was hard. What the hell? Yeah, I didn't know what the... I didn't know that was a word either. Trust you me, Oof. Okay, let's try this again. What the heck? Nope, that looks weird. Exaggerated for effect here, perhaps. But I wanted to try to do this, hopefully with a few people, but I may have talked a bit too long as well. In particular, let's see, there's like this part, and then there's I don't know what exactly drawing here either. And the time is not generous, I'll tell you that much. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Well, maybe the point can be maybe brought across. Oh lord. I think my chat timer might be bad as well. I don't know how much delay I'm having. Yeah, these are hard words to draw. Can I even find a word that's easy to draw? Here, we'll do this. We'll hope that people can get it. And if they don't, then we'll just run out the rounds and then we'll just call it a day, honestly. Oh, gotcha. Let's make it easy on people here. It's actually you're very close. Just ignore take out the first word actually. It's somehow just simpler than that. I figured drawing the hats would be pretty universal though. Ah, there we are. Nice, it works. That's cool. That's a cool little thing. That's neat. I like that. But boy, these are hard words. Very hard words. I just want to test myself. Delay isn't that bad either. Nice. That is good feedback. Thank you for that. I will finish with these then, because I want to try and also test my cognition skills here. Ah, there we are. That'll work. Yep, that was simple enough. Oh god, I don't know how to draw this stuff. Yeah, I don't want to shoot myself in the foot with that. Let's just be simple about it. What's the best way to show this? Well, how to explain this one. Hopefully that makes sense. Alternately, you could have like, to try to show what this is. Alternately, you could have one of these going down it. Ah, I may be making it too complicated. Hold on. Ah, no, you got it. Okay. Oh, hey, you're still here? Wonderful. Nice! You did it! I didn't expect anyone to get that, perhaps. Wow. Well, dang. Oh my god, the points are weighed so scarily. What the hell? Dang. For a second there, you got... I'm sorry. I didn't expect... Honestly, didn't know who was left. Watching, so I was like, you know, I'm just gonna talk as if, like, more people are here. But it's up to you two that are left here if you want to go again. I could always draw again, but honestly, could also just shelve this and end it off here. Ramp is way too easy. Yeah. I was like, how to draw that? Maybe I can draw just like a car going off of it and like expect people to recognize like GTA or something. But I was like, you know, physics is probably easy to understand. It'll be fine. I mean, I've been live for an hour. I could probably take until 6-ish here. can do another round if you want, but after that I gotta go. Gotcha. Yeah, let's just do another round, then I'll do 5 rounds minimum system words, and let's just see what happens. I wonder if I could guess my own words. Can I guess my own words? That would be BS if I could. But I love drawing this thing. And if you can guess it from this, then congrats. Look at this beautiful thing. It's such a funny little thing to draw. For some reason, the one that I recognize is the one from Legends of Runeterra, the one in the deep deck. How to draw this? Ooh, It was easy, but English should be hard. Gotcha. Yeah. It. Unfortunately, as it is, I am not. Ooh, these are. I've selected a hard thing, but how? Let's just draw with a fun little base. And then we've got this thing here. You'd see this generally on like cowboy westerns or something. They have this thing. And it's usually like a color. Something like this. I don't really know what it's called in other like languages, so this might just be... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It's this thing though. I don't really know how else to... Ooh, nope. That's not what it is. And now we go into the fundamental issues of this. It is what you said there. Both of you, actually. But for some reason, the spelling is different. I don't understand. The spelling is bandana with 2 N's. But honestly, I've only spelled it, I think, the same way that you have spelled it. It's literally... I don't know if the game's just broken or not. Also, AutoMod, unfortunately, is censoring everything here. I'll have to allow WTF through. Let's hope. This time it's got proper spelling, and this time I can draw really good drawing, I think, if I use the tool correctly. Oh, this will be magical. Oh, this is great. Yeah. It's that, like, curved shape of the lipstick tube. It's so nice. Oh, no, let's just draw something universal, shall we? We will be simple with it. Something like this. I wanted to add a bit of shading. There we are. That's the pin. And this is the last one, so it's gotta be weird. They've given me some strange words with this one. I couldn't tell you the first one, so I'll do the second one for you. It's a twofer, perhaps. And then we've got the second word here. Yeah, I don't know how to explain this better than this. And this is it. Here, have the color. Color will make everything better. You know, I wish it would give it to you for that. You gotta take away the haha though. Oh, this game is silly. Hold on, why is it not? Oh! It's a spelling thing. I, this might be once again. Yeah, I don't know if that's a language thing either, but honestly, the more I look at these words, the more I'm like, these are foreign to me at some point. But I don't know what pumpkin candy is. I couldn't tell you what that is. But it really was just that. So, yeah, sorry about that one. I was like, you got it, and then it didn't give it to you, and I was very confused. But I suppose that will be it then. Probably a good time to end off for me as well. I'm gonna be participating in the ARAM Clash tournament as well. Now, good, your fault for typing too fast. Gotcha. It is what it is then. I mean, hey, thank you for showing up to this. It was very appreciated, and it was a lot of fun as well. And I guess I'll just try to stream earlier. Maybe I can catch you on a few more. And keep me up to date on your model and stuff, alright? Actually, I can probably just show up to your streams as well. I keep saying this as if like you don't stream. I'll show up to your streams more. Sorry about that as well. But thank you for coming out to this. It was very nice. Got to talk about all the dumb things that have been stuck in my head for a long time. So you may stream way too early. You might do that. But what is a sleep schedule? And why would I why would I adhere to a normal human sleep schedule now, would I? So I'll see if I can see if I can still make it. I might, but you are correct in that usually I'll see your tweets about live and then it'll be like 8 hours ago and I'm like, So you are correct on that. But I'll see if I can catch a few more. Yeah, no problem. Definitely, just interested in helping people out. So if that is something that you need help with, let me know. That'd be cool. But yeah, time zones do suck. Maybe if the world ran at the same time, but obviously that wouldn't be the case. But well, in that case, I will see people possibly tomorrow. The plan is to do another usual TFT stream tomorrow and then go back to the usual schedule there. But have a good night. And yeah, thank you again for coming. It's really appreciated. Alright, see ya. Thank you. Bye.